It is November 19th, and I'm going to do a tarot reading and probably pull some oracle cards. What a day this has been. Oof. Oh my gosh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for Mercury retrograde to be over. It's been so hard for me to find my words in a really different way. I feel like I've had Mercury retrograde impact me quite differently in the past than it is this time around. But anyway, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that this message that I channel and this reading that I do for this collective resonates. Please, please like, share, subscribe, please. This is all new for me, this venture into the YouTube sphere. And please leave a message, even if really brief, in the comments. All right. Spirit guides, please allow me to channel the right message for this collective. Anytime you watch this reading, it is for you. So don't be deterred if you're watching it after the date that I posted. I'm using this Pastel Dreams deck. So we have the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups pop out. Let's see what else, Spirit, what do you have for this collective? Oh, you really wanted to come out the World card. Oh, okay, the Hanged Man, Four of Cups, the World. Okay, let's get some other cards out. Three of Wands. All right. What are we saying here? Two more cards. Oh, we've got three cards. The Fool, Knight of Swords, and then Ten of Cups. Crossing all of this at the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. All right, so these first three cards, Hangman, Four of Cups, the World. Oh, I did a reading earlier that was a bit about remembering who you are and remembering what you're connected to. I'm not getting that in this reading, but what feels similar is this energy of being snapped back to the moment. So there's this, either you've been lying in wait or you've been in this pattern that a shift in perspective could really serve you well, to disrupt. So I think it's more the first version of what I said, which is you've been lying in wait, like you have paused and you have you're trying to take in the current circumstances from different angles, and you're really trying to tap into what's deeper and beyond just what you can see and what you've always known and thought. So I think, and if you have not quite gone that deeply, you have at the very least made a decision like, wait a minute, I want to see what's going on here. And so there's going to be, or there has just recently been this Four of Cups moment, which a lot of times the Four of Cups imagery is someone that is really deeply focused on three cups, that have actually on some decks they've been spilled, but it's just apparent like this person is either displeased with, not fulfilled by, they're overly concentrated on these 3 cups, and there's this 4th cup that's being offered by Spirit. But the imagery on this card, this person seems to be communing with Spirit, and they have a conscious awareness of this cup that is being presented to them from beyond the veil. And I think that is because this shift in perspective, or this pause moment where you are just taking everything in from every possible angle, it's made you more aware of this 4th cup offering coming from the universe, which is going to like supercharge your ability to accept and receive it, and integrate it into your experience. And I think that overall, this sort of shift in how you're looking at things and this perception that you have, it is sharpening your perception. And so you're a lot more alert and aware of the world around you. You are of this world in this moment, but not in a like, I'm blinded by the material and I'm too obsessed with the material, because that's usually what I get from the 4 of Cups cards, that the person is so focused on the 3 cups that are spilled, or the 3 cups that they already have. It's like you're so absorbed by what's right in front of you, you're not seeing this offering from Spirit. This card doesn't, like, this is a different kind of 4 of Cups card, which there's a reason that I picked the decks that I picked. Like I have like no less than 40 decks. So there is a reason when I do these readings, there is a reason that I pick the decks that I pick, and it is for this collective, this message, this channel, this channeled message for this group of people watching this video. And I think that you have been through this transformation that has really shifted your perspective, so that you are just so much more perceptive, and you are of this world, but you are also very aware of what's going on deep beyond. And so you are having a different worldly experience. You are like a seer. I don't know, like, maybe not just a seer in the sense of, I'm sorry, you have like clair abilities, like clairvoyance, claircognizance, what is the audio one? Anyway, I don't just mean seer in that way, although like, yeah, like that might be the case for you, but you are just really activated to see what's going on. It makes me think of those cat clocks, and the eyes are like this, like that's you. And then we have 3 of Wands, full Knight of Swords. I think that you have taken in enough, you have perceived enough, you have taken in enough data to where you are going immediately to 3 of Swords energy. Like, okay, got it. Got the data. I think like you might be, either you're in a work situation or a relationship situation, a career situation. I actually think it's work and career. You are in a situation that you are like, oh, I see this place and the people in it. And you've collected enough data, and you also are seeing the world and the landscape so differently. Like you are more empowered to take action. And so this 3 of Wands energy, bags packed, coat on, ready to go, just waiting for the ship to get to shore, so that I can hop on that bitch. That's where you are. And then the Fool card, which is in the center of this row of cards, these 3 cards, you're ready for this next beginning. Like this is the beginning before, this is the pre-beginning, the part before the beginning, the forward. And then Knight of Swords, you're going to be instantly validated by this choice to like hop on new ships and set sail for new land. This is going to come in fast. This like immediate validation of your truth being reflected back to you. And this Knight is going to come rushing in, they're going to be bearing this sword of truth, and just completely validating the new neural pathways in your mind that create a whole new way of thinking about yourself and the world, and you inside of that world. It's just going to be like instantly validating. 10 of Cups. I mean, you're gonna financial abundance and, you know, abundance in love. It's really like they play on the same radio station. So like being in this abundant state regarding like how you show up in the world, what you expect of the world, what you know the world has to offer you, you'll have this 10 of Cups energy. It doesn't mean like it will be like love and you'll create a family and in the traditional sense of that, but you will be fulfilled emotionally and spiritually in a very different way. So let's get some other cards out here using my new Mystic Soul Tarot deck. I told you I have 1,000,001 decks at this point. It's so crazy. Don't get into tarot. You will become obsessed. The world, what I say, you are of the world. And look at the intensity of the eyes of this person, this being on this card. They are looking so intensely at the world, and the world looks like a giant marble. You know how marbles are like, they have these designs, they're opaque to a degree, but they are also translucent. Like you can see through them, into them. Just the intensity of these eyes. And then you see how the light, the rainbow in the background is like light refracting through this world, this translucent world. This person is seeing the world through in like so multidimensionally. This is incredible. Yes. Huh. All right, please Spirit clarify further for me. 8 of Cups. To me, the 8s are about like integration. No, well, there are several cards that are about like integrating. Some are about like embodying something. To me, the 8s are like integrating into your consciousness, your conscious awareness, becoming consciously alert to, consciously aware of, consciously activated by. And so the 8 of Cups to me is like you are consciously integrating into yourself, like your emotional, like all the lessons you've learned emotionally, all the things that you know you need emotionally. Like you are consciously aware of what cups need filling, which ones are full, which ones need replacing. So there's like this clarity about yourself emotionally and spiritually. So you are, and you're choosing to go in the direction of addressing those needs and finding those things that you're currently missing, and reinforcing the practices that keep the important cups full. So there's like this consciousness about your current emotional and spiritual state, and like what's missing from it, and what you need to go out and seek, and what you need to go out and communicate that you have and don't have. So this kind of tried to pop out earlier, but it didn't come all the way out, and so now it has. So part of this is a journey of fulfilling old emotional needs. So maybe you're also reparenting yourself, and you have re-engaged some childlike wonder about the world. I think that might have been what ignited this sort of perspective shift, this desire to look at the world through fresh lenses. You poured something into a childhood wound, and you have re-engaged something that you shut down very early in life, that then also made it difficult for you to see parts of the world around you as clearly as you are now seeing it, because you've reactivated that part of yourself. And you have made sure that those emotional cups are addressed. And then 7 of Cups here. So you went from this. So you're in this 8 state, but then we have 6 and 7 here. I think you've also moved through this era of feeling really overwhelmed by choices that activated you so wildly differently, emotionally and spiritually. Then we have the 9 of Wands popping out here. I'm not sure. Sometimes I forget to like throw out a question or a prompt. So it's like, what is this 9 of Wands about? Okay, give me a little clarification on this 9 of Wands. What I'm getting is that you really carried a lot of emotional blocks. 4 of Cups. This imagery is more akin to what you usually see on the 4 of Cups, that this person is, but they're not so focused on the 3. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes the person is so focused on the 3 cups in front of them, or the 3 cups that are spilled in front of them, that they're missing this Ace of Cups coming from Spirit. This person's looking out the window, and this window also has all of the sort of, it looks like all the colors of the rainbow in the sky, kind of like this world card. So they're actually looking at the beauty of the world. And I don't necessarily see that they're missing this Ace of Cups, because it is right in front of their face. They're not turned away from it. Like a lot of times the 4 of Cups card has the person, like it's not even in their field of view. This person is technically facing it, although it is kind of like slightly off towards the background. But I was clarifying this 9 of Wands. I do think that even though you're looking at the world differently, you have had this mental model that you must protect yourself from it. Then we have 4 of Wands, King of Pentacles. What are you saying? What are you saying to me now? We have 4 and 4, and then a King of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, which is like this sort of consummation energy and unifying. It's 11-11. We just went through the 11-11 portal. And then King of Pentacles, this master of manifesting things in the 3D world. I think you're moving away from this 9 of Wands way of thinking, like I must gird my loins, protect myself from the world. And you've been looking at it dreamily through a different lens, a different way of seeing the world. And in doing that, you see yourself differently. And that's going to open you up, not just to that 4th cup being offered from Spirit. And you've done all of this incredible emotional and spiritual work of like being consciously aware of your needs and where you feel fulfilled and where you don't, pouring into old wounds and healing old childhood wounds, which has activated that curiosity and wonder, that childlike wonder that is helping you with this perspective shift. No longer feeling overwhelmed by your emotions, or overwhelmed by the emotions and the activation that this choiceful world can sometimes like cause for our nervous systems. But it's going to bring this kind of alignment for yourself, for people you're in partnership with, for you and your community, for you just in the world. There's going to be this alignment. And 11-11, like balance. And you'll be in this King of Pentacles energy, or you will attract into your life a King of Pentacles. what do I want clarity on? And the way that I have these cards set up is like Four of Wands and King of Pentacles on either side of that 10 of Cups. So maybe you are going to manifest some loving relationship for yourself. Clarify the Four of Wands and King of Pentacles. Does it connect to this 10 of Cups, Spirit? 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's going to bring in a 10th cup for you. So we have the 6, 7, 8, 9 of Cups. You've been doing a lot of emotional, spiritual work, baby. I don't know. Are you in therapy, honey? Like, yes, you must be. Okay. You are really pouring into yourself. That's what makes you a magnet. That is what makes you a center of gravity. Center of freaking gravity. Center of gravity. So yeah, and then we have the 10 of Cups, which came out with the first deck pull. So I do think maybe you will manifest into your life a King of Pentacles. Oh. All right. You know, you'll be the King of Pentacles and you'll manifest this amazing unity. 8 of Wands. There's so much about alignment. And again, 8's conscious awareness. I am consciously aware of where I want to go and aligning the pieces, the steps, the behaviors, the choices, the actions. I am allowing for them to align in a very focused, clear way. So 8 of Cups and 8 of Wands being out here, you have activated this conscious awareness of like what you need to be in alignment. All right, let's just pull one more card for balance here. Because my spread is very... But you don't want me to be balanced, do you? Because we have the Sun card and the Temperance card. And remember, Temperance from the first deck was crossing all of this, which is about balance. I think so much of and the fact that I put these cards out and I tried to make sure that they were like equal, like there's 3 and 3 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 down the middle, and then I wanted to have one on one side and one on the other side, but it said nope, you're gonna get 2. And the Sun card. This is such a great reading. I just think it's so beautiful. Like you have shifted your perspective and you have brought this childlike wonder. You see the world so prismatically. and there's so much balance and alignment that is being activated, that is just pouring through you. You've done all this really powerful emotional work, even though, you know, you have probably had many reasons to not be trustful of the world. 10 of fucking Cups crossing at the bottom of the deck. This is, let me just tell you, you're 2026. I mean, here we are. We're practically at the end of 2025. It might come before that. But holy effing crud. Your cups is gonna be so full. I'm so happy for you. And then we have the 10 of Wands here, which don't be afraid of this. It looks so burdensome, but I think that it coming behind the 10 of Cups is saying you're closing out this kind of cycle, this feeling of being overburdened. It's a wrap because you're changing how you're seeing the world and yourself and how you fit in it. Do I want to pull any more tarot from my Tazama deck? The only reason that I am saying yes is I still don't quite understand why this 9 of Wands popped out. Tell me more about this 9 of Wands, Spirit. Tell me more about this 9 of Wands. I think you're taking stock of all the wands you're carrying. Like, how many of these do I still need? I'm a whole adult. I only need 2. Maybe 3. Have a back. I literally, this is about to die. And I looked up as soon as it stopped recording and popped up like, oh, you have 20%. So I did not pull a card. So the last thing I was saying was like, I think the Nine of Wands is popping out because you're evaluating whether you need to have all of these wands. What is going on? Oh, my dog is trying to get in. See, she does that and it scares the crap out of me. Okay. All right, Spirit, let me focus. Why is this Nine of Wands out? I think you are taking stock because you're going to set at least one wand down because this Eight of Wands came out, and that's what's going to make you consciously aware of like, oh, I need to take all of these inspired actions or all of these divinely downloaded, messages that inspired me to do something new and different and focus them in one direction. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, tell me, Nine of Wands. Please, quickly. I'm losing my people. Please don't click away. I promise this is this is such a great reading. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. That did not clarify easily. Come on. 7 of Cups. So overwhelming choice. And then 10 of Pentacles. So manifesting generational wealth. 9 of Wands. You holding on to all of these burdensome ways of being in the world, all these responsibilities, it makes this diverse, abundant world feel overwhelming. It is keeping you from 3D abundance, generational wealth and abundance, richness. All right, please say more about this in the context of the Nine of Wands. Page of Cups. Being open to a surprising, loving offer. Yeah, you have to set down your burdens. This wounded warrior energy, like I've been fighting my whole life. You gotta set that down so that you can be more clear in thought as choices present themselves, and so that you can be open to these surprising, loving offers. Lover's card. Oh, yeah, this is about letting love in. Are you shifting so much of this emotional, spiritual, doing all this emotional, spiritual work, shifting your perspective? I think it starts with work and career, but it ultimately makes you more open to love offers. I don't usually do like anything that, oh God, please, I hope I'm not contributing to someone's delusion, because it might not be the person that you think, because if that person is hurting you or harming you emotionally, or it feels like it's not happening, that's not the person from this reading. This reading is like alignment, like calling into your life magic, being magic and calling into it magic. The Emperor card, which the Emperor is the King of Pentacles. It's all the kings, honestly. And so this person's going to show up like a King of Pentacles, or your King of Pentacles energy will be activated, but it's quickly going to be like, oh no, this is an Emperor. Oh no, I am an Emperor. Wow. Because you are, by healing so many of these emotional things, and I think it's going to start with work, shifting your perspective around your work and your career. Something's going on with where you work, and you're going to start to be like, oh no, these people are not my people. This is not my place. I don't belong here. This ain't even right. And then you're going to see material abundance you're going to start to activate pentacles in your reality. Healing all of these things emotionally and seeing the world through new eyes, you're going to attract a lot of people. Oh my. Queen of Wands. So you're going to have to be very discerning about the actions that you take with this new perspective and applying your perception. It's going to be Queen of Wands energy. No more wounded warrior with the wands. Like, no, I know what to do with wands now. I'm not just going to hold on to them and like as evidence that life is hard and it sucks. I'm gonna be a Queen of Wands. All right, we're pulling oracle cards now. Creeping. Somebody's creeping. I don't know. Is this the person? Is this protective shell? Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. Karmic friends can't... Well, let me show you this. I have a snail tattoo, by the way. That's so random, but I do love snails. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Always some tension, low-key competing with you. Protective shell, grudge holder. You are going to have to protect yourself from people. Well, actually, help me here. Creeping, protective shell, karmic friends, talking shit, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. Okay, this is why you have had to have those 9 wands. But know that Spirit has got your back. You have that protective shell, so you don't have to do any extra stuff to like... You know, you are protected by Spirit and by your ancestors. Hustling, making it rain, focus on the bag, money is the mission. Yeah, you're going to activate like manifestation skills like nobody's business. And it's just going to make you incredibly attractive in every way. That's what happens. You become attractive in this 3D world to literally everything. Money, people, businesses, animals, you know, beyond the veil, spirit, like everything will be attracted to you. Okay, others, spirits and beings, right? You're not gonna be able to walk past a cemetery. Trust me. Not to freak you out. It's fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Like nothing. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know, just venerate your ancestors. Activate people on the other planes that will have your back. You know, that's all it takes. Let's get like 1 or 2 more cards. Spiritual hater, dusted off. Well, these came out earlier, so clearly that is a message. Spiritual hater, magic glowing up, thinks your magic is fake, low vibes only. So you do have these people around, but you've done so much spiritually and emotionally that like you actually don't even have to worry about those people or that energy. 10 of Cups coming your way. You have really activated something inside yourself that is awesome. I'm so happy for you. You're about to be a major magnet. Thank you so much for watching this whole video. I love you so much. Bye.